This is Oklahoma's own News 9.
Good morning and welcome to this week's Chat with the Chief. Joining me today and every week is Oklahoma City Police Chief Gourley. Thank you so much for being with us again this week. You know, Oklahoma County voters approved a $260 million bond to build a new jail. So one of our first questions is, do you think building a new jail is the best way to solve the mounting problems we've seen with this facility?
I do. The facility, is over 30 years old. It was designed during a different time, multi-level, which creates a lot of issues for safety, security, and just housing the folks in there in a humane manner. It also, too, affects, the safety of our officers having to work in there and the detention officers as well. And so I just believe that design, with the other problems that it's created, has just kind of outlived itself. And I think it's time for a new facility. I think we could do more things for the folks that are housed in there and do a better job of, just again, treating them more humanely and caring for them as they're waiting trial and serving out sentences in there.
I know that this new building is going to include a mental health facility. The mental health aspect has been filling a gap. Do you think it'll fill a gap? For some time, we've heard issues forever about this mental health issue. You guys see it on the front lines every day.
Yeah, one of the things that we've talked about with many groups around the community that are providing services to individuals to try and keep them out of jail and get them on a better path. And when you look at, drug use, for example, it has a mental health component. There's so much of what we deal with has a mental health component. And we've talked about for several years about how we process folks into the jail, but also give them options, diversionary options, and things that maybe could take them out of this cycle of just being arrested over and over. And so if you have something at the facility that allows that process to occur, it'll be very helpful. And it's very helpful to our officers because a lot of times the only choice that we have as police is an arrest. We come out, someone wants to sign a complaint, or there's been a crime committed there. And so it's nice that the officer doesn't have to worry about going to multiple different facilities. It kind of make it a one-stop shop, so to speak, that they can get that mental health treatment or that diversionary treatment, and all the officer has to do is book that individual into the facility, and then they can get back in service a lot quicker. So it'll be a big help, not only for the community, but for us and as well in public safety.
Yeah, hopefully you and your officers will see the results and this will stop that revolving door. That would be the best option. Thank you so much for being with us this week. We always appreciate you answering our questions. I know you'd like to take questions from the community as well. So we'll be posting this full segment on the News 9 streaming app, also on Facebook. You can go to the comments section and ask your question for Chief Gourley, and we'll be asking those next week. We'll see you then.